There we go. Reasons I have to return to Dynamis. Super secret reasons. Anyway, I have been repeatedly struck by bouts of dizziness this week. I ended up missing like 2 days of work, and I am not happy about it. I'm not happy about a lot of things right now, but that's okay. I got to watch one of my IRL fees play professional Magic this morning, so that was neat. And by this morning, I mean he played it this morning, and I watched it with my girlfriend after lunch, and that's why we're starting stream late. Yay! My desk is a mess for some reason. I don't know how my desk keeps getting messier and messier, but it's a mess and it's all tangled up, so I need to fix that. Streaking. I don't see how running around outside naked is gonna make my desk messy. It's about as far from outside as you can get. Like, even your desk is closer to outside because you don't have to walk around the bed to get there. And she's looked over and been like, oh, there's no water, even though I have an entire box of water right here. It's not tap water, so she's gonna bring me a tap water. Okay, she's, because I called her out on it, she brought a trash bag instead.
Heyo.
Hello. Stream started late because I was watching IRL Fee play Magic.
Oh, okay.
It's the occupational hazard of having one of your IRL friends being like a semi-significant professional Magic player.
Okay. I just thought there was a delay due to hernia or something.
No, I was just the Star City Games Con is on today, and this morning Julian was playing. Oh no, the IRL fee is Julian Henry. Something's going on weird here. Let me. There's something weird about my mouse sensitivity. I'm gonna get this resolved before. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. There we go. That's much better. Hi, so yeah.
Hello.
Oh no, the IRL fee. Julian. I didn't actually get to the end of his match because it became stream time. We're like, oh crud, we have to go stream. And, you know, Julian and his opponent have lost track of the game state because they weren't keeping track of lands entering the game, which, you know, when Cassie plays, she always does this extra thing where she puts the land for turn on the right side of her field away from all her other lands. And then at the end of her turn, she moves it over with her other lands. And I'm like, oh, that's so silly. But nope, even the professionals lose track. So I guess she's clever.
Nate told me about that one.
Nate? That's Nate's idea?
Yes.
Oh, neat. Ah. Okay, so apparently the idea came from another one of our IRL fees. Yay. So I just need to handle my retainers real quick. Which apparently I just made a bunch of money. I should see what I actually did to make the money. Do that more.
Alright, Gator. Look.
Blue.
Oh, that is a nice armor set.
What's a nice armor set? Me?
Yep.
Thanks. It's Eden for the chest piece because people freaking took the chest pieces from the other raid, and the rest is from the Alliance raid. What was my sale history? Oh, hey, Sleepy Vlad. Okay. I hope my retainer's bringing more taffeta cloth. So. We have things to do. Alliance raid things. I've kind of given up on Gunbreaker. I'm like, wah.
What?
Yeah, the reason I was on a different data center when I logged on is because I've made a new character that I'm going to be playing exclusively as a tank from the beginning. And then hopefully I will actually learn how to tank by doing that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to level up my Dark Knight, but I've been a little too afraid to do leveling or expert roulettes.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, the thing that makes me just is anyone who, if you aren't instantly an expert at being a tank, people start to become real mean about it. And it's just like, okay, cool, thanks. Now I guess I just won't tank anymore. I guess we don't have a shortage of tanks out in the world or something. I'm so lost. How do I get out of this place? There.
Yeah, totally. Like half the roulettes are tank in need.
I know. It's like, okay. If you want more tanks, you should make it more, like, friendly for people to be tanks. Don't, treat anyone who's coming in to a dungeon for their first time like they should be zooming through it so that your roulette goes faster.
I'm just gonna mute that real quick.
And now I can talk crap about Ura all I want because I'm muted. Mwahaha.
Oh no! Just stuff going on somewhere, and I'm like, I would like to talk about it, but this isn't really exactly the appropriate place to talk about such things.
Woof. Mood. There's so much crap in the world. And you want to talk about it, but... Oh, I should turn on my sensor. That sensor. There we go. Good enough. I just don't want to be flashing people's chats around, Where the heck was the person we're supposed to talk out here?
I think it was like right outside here.
Yeah, it's this guy out here. Zoom in, Ura. Zoom in. Let's see. I do normally start with the political rant, but I think I'll continue the the doing that while we're recruiting for the Alliance raid because just We're gonna have downtime.
Hmm.
The Heart of Myth. Ogobo, it's good of you to come. I'm afraid there's still no word from Kryal and Raha. They're working as fast as they can to complete the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. Between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. While awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snow a visit in Omphalos. You weren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. I would love to go see Snow. I'm sad that I missed last week because I wanted to see more Snow. Snow's adorable. We love Snow. Right, chat? We love Snow, right, chat? I'm not seeing love for Snow in chat. Do I need to start banning people?
Oh no.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I wonder what's going to happen after the third range. Wrong Snow. This Snow. This Snow. Oh, if it isn't Gobo and Derek. I forgot what voice I gave her. No Kryal or Aha, is he? Unfortunately. Speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlian? You're a researcher too, after all. Oh, I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see. And of late, I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes therein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azema told me each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Gobo! If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they'd answer. So, won't you give it a try? Afterwards, let us know what they said. I see no harm in it. If you're disinclined, do not feel pressured. It's entirely your decision. So if I were in a rush, I could skip it, but let's go talk to the gods. Why not? It's not very often, though, I get to chat with gods before I kill them. Or after, in this case. We can skip this at any time by talking to Derek. But that's Lormax. The Heaven of Lightning Gate. Hey, Viragot.
Ah, pleased am I you should seek me out. I'd wished to speak with you. It does me well to see you've been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire, with your own hands.
I imagine he says different words if you don't have any crafting classes unlocked. Or possibly if you have them all maxed.
Oh, what does he
Ralger.
say about that?
Ralger. Rawr. I'm sorry, I talked over you.
Oh, no worries.
I always worry. Your friend.
Hmm.
Friends.
Well, if it isn't the dauntless Gobo, full glad I am you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fists of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sliff's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Your inquiring minds take you far, child of man, and they take you farther still.
Ralger, I hate your EX. Have enough fire. Azema. Oh my gosh, the Azema. Hi. Hey. Oh, Gobo, at last you've come. Not quite yet, but we could arrange that. Groaning. I hear Cassie typing. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew I simply must see you again. There's something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Oh, okay. I need a moment. Not all. Gobo, we bid you welcome.
Huh.
Know that though we appear as two beings, a dual aspect of divinity, it was not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith offered over millennia that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traders, shall watch over mankind as he strives for what he desires. Okay, but what about the she's? Naldal. Huh? What about womankind? SMH. Are there any gods of these heavens here? Nope.
Not for... I think that's lightning. Do we meet lightning stuff yet? There's some for Earth.
Lightning we've done. Lightning is where Ralger and Bergot are.
Oh, then what's the purple one?
The purple one's lightning. The red one's fire.
Oh wait, I'm thinking indigo.
We got 3 gods of Earth. Nofika. Nofika's big titty, right? Yes, Snow very much appreciates your plot. Why, if it isn't Gobo? You wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they're the voice of those who abide in the Twelves Wood. At times they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray, be good to them and heed their warnings. Althic, my god. Do I get special dialogue for choosing you in character creation?
Oh, is it? I must say, there's something to be said for being summoned by a mortal, and one of your own besides.
Hey, there it is.
The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. But be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Should you dare do so, you may be well visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time.
Hey, that's why Althic is Gobo's god.
Medvina.
Thaleia. Well now, if it isn't my dear Gobo, how good of you to call me. Sorry if I give you a shock by joining my brother in battle. I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Such joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. Time and fate. Hello, little golem. Oh, it's the gods running around out here. There's Ralger. Oh, once I've talked to them, they start showing up and running around. Okay. Alone? How bold you are to summon me. Is no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes of mortal faith. There is no faith I reject. But in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Hey, that would be great advice for, like, 80% of so-called Christians. People invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. So, like, I don't know, maybe if people are invoking the name of your god for justifying murder and massacre, fucking ask why. The politics started early. Oh, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, but that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. Whether or not Ashan's my beloved, as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. That's right, she's not a furry, she has a dog. I did not realize that Dalamud was Dalamud. I thought it was still Mempina during the fight. It was not until I was editing the VOD that I went, oh. Well, Derek?
Yeah.
Shall we proceed? Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Let us await Kryl and Raha together. Yep. And Azema, do you want to come over and wait too? Maybe? Still no sign of them. Ah, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. The places you've seen, what kind do you like the best? This is a hard one. I have to say, bustling hubs brimming with activity. The more love you give, the more love you have. Yes. I see the appeal in that. Though I travel alone, I quite enjoy listening to the sounds of life in the cities and towns I visit. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in aether this land, and possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling through the Twelves Wood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He's long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. When I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him unto me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. They're finally here, everyone! Oh, Derek, you're so happy to see them. Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than anticipated, but we've managed to compile our findings and thence deliberated a course of action. Indeed, hereon we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their aether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong. The gods themselves wish to fight after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha's correct, we have no reason to believe otherwise. Said being is the Watcher on the Moon. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel and the Ilzabad contingent. We presently oversee the structure. We're going then? To the moon? Huzzah! I wonder what the watch is like. There's no other matters than let us set forth at once. Snow, you are so horny for knowledge, it's great. If you still wish to speak with the gods, best seek them out now. They may not be there later. That's an ominous statement. Wow. I've already spoken with the gods. And unlike Trails, FF14 doesn't have the talk to everyone twice thing.
Well, I don't need permission to go to the moon. I can just teleport.
Exactly. The moon is our playground. It's been a while since I've been here. Ah. Greetings, Heideland's champion. You are ever welcome here, as are your companions. It's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. Come hoping you would answer questions for us about Heideland. We've deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well, you've earned the right to know. Remember, however, I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. An entity created by Heideland to serve a purpose, alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from the people who once existed. And like myself, they believed the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of the time, the Knot selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. Explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they once were influenced the personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over aeons into images that fit men's ideals. So you're right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. Yet even as they thus changed, at Venat's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there would have been times they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Heidelin is no more and the final days averted, your 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. It is not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, I for one never felt that gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Yep. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We'll return to Omphalos and engage with your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Monkey's like, I'm on the moon! I'm a moon monkey!
One little monkey jumping on the moon.
Derek, what's up with you? May your journey be fulfilling. Well, we return to the Omphalos, I guess. Ah, there's a Halabali.
Dang it, I just earned this money this morning.
I'll spend it on the good of all of us. And by all of us, I mean me. Something amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete, says the audacious woman.
Okay, that's water. Whee!
There's only two gods here. Hello. Ah, I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Tis, Melian, are such uncouth words the first you'd speak unto our guests. Oh, leave off, Thaleia. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding you've spoken with the Watcher, and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star.
Huh.
Having built the Omphalos at its heart, and our sanctums throughout the Aether rich Azoria, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All this we've learned, but there's still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. It does not impede your ability to carry out your duties. We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Derek! Are you a god? So the baby Opo Opo was Oshan all along. Loath though I am to disappoint, it isn't the little fellow.
I like how everyone just looks at you like, really? Like, you know, I'm not mad, just disappointed kind of thing.
While my brethren use various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And fell to me. The Wanderer, to beckon unto Omphalos those who can grant our wish. What? How could you hide such a thing from us?
Yeah, the poor monkey.
Yeah, my laptop is not in a proper position for rating, so I need to adjust it. Oh gosh. There we go. Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Gobo. I must leave the little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. I'll receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. No, little fellow. Baby Opo Opo. Ook, ook. Oh. I don't blame Derek for hiding the truth. There's no easy thing to say you're a god. I could blame him for keeping the truth from baby. Look. Look at how crestfallen baby Opo Opo is. Look. Look at that face of sorrow and sadness. Oh, Sean. Grr. These wanderings, I can't help but wonder what Derek thought and felt. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the Sons of St. Corniac. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. Understand. It's as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, it was in expectation of the coming battle he had kept men at arm's length. Imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on the star, and even as they fulfilled their purpose, maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts, and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Fine, but I'm kicking Ocean's ass. I'm kicking his ass from one end of the continent to the other until he apologizes to Baby. And I believe we all know what comes next. Recruitment for an alliance raid. Hurrah! By all indications, this will be the final foray to the God's Sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more. There's no telling what may happen afterwards. I'll remain on guard here. Twice now you've triumphed, and I have faith that you do so yet again. Be well, Gobo. Thaleia. Those are commission fees. What commission fees? Alliance raid. Thaleia. Objective. To be completed. Mine. Try this again with Halabali, not as a carpenter. Rawr. Okay. Now it's time to go do the political rants. Well, my first major political rant is just people need to understand how much of the paranoia culture going around has been purposely seeded into our like media and culture and such by frickin' neo-Nazis. Like, literally. Like, I've always been like, oh, well, I know there's a neo-Nazi component, but it's like, it's fascism, but like, while I was sick earlier this week, I read a history of the far right in the US, and I was just like, oh, all of these people are directly descended in their intelligence, in their, like, ideology and practice from Norman Rockwell. So, like, yeah, that's,
Oh dear.
if you don't know who Norman Rockwell is, Norman Rockwell is the guy who founded the American Nazi Party.
Oh.
So, like, literally, there's a direct line from him in, like, the 1950s and 60s through to the militia movement that taught me how to shoot a gun when I was a kid, through to, like, the Heritage Foundation and the current president of the United States. And it's not like, oh, well, I disagree with you on this. It's, oh, I agree with you on all of your aims, but gosh darn it, you need to learn how to do better optics. Is basically what every step of the way was. And, like, it's a little distressing to me because it's a success case in something I've kind of held as a theory of change for a while. I've held the theory of change since I worked in the DoD that social changes, gosh, I don't know what is so funny about this, huh? Cassie's watching Kermit. That's what's going on.
Kermit.
And Matt Comart. I tease and call him Kermit because he has a slightly Kermit-esque voice.
Oh.
He's very funny. But, no, it's just like, I've had this theory of political change since I worked in the DoD in counterinsurgency. You know, oh my gosh, 15 years ago I did a brief stint in the Department of Defense doing counterinsurgency. That job ended because my ex-wife is a relative of Hu Jintao and did not tell anyone that, even me, when we got married. So I wasn't able to fill that out properly on the, like, security clearance paperwork. So lost that job. But anyway, I had a theory of change that I developed when I was working there. And it's basically, there's kind of two aspects of change. There's the people doing actions, and there's the actual, like, public opinion. And if the public isn't on your side, your actions are going to fail. But if you don't have people doing the actions, then they're just not going to happen. So you need both together. And we've seen that before for a few different, like, bits throughout history, right? If you go and look at any successful revolution or revolution-esque thing, there's basically always two components. You have a component that goes and focuses on adjusting the opinions of the everyday people. And there's a component that goes through and actually does aggressive things. So, like, which one wins, which one is the one that, like, gets credit for the victory varies from, like, situation to situation. So, like, in the American Revolution, the people who went through and did the violence get a lot of the credit, right? It's basically George Washington, and, you know, the people like Paine who propagandized become sort of a area. Who are you? I forget who you are. Boy, Hida. Who are you?
Huh.
I don't remember who you are. And a photo. I should pose. Because I'm getting a photo taken. Let's see. I have a shake. I have one more shake yet left. Oh, left. Oh well. Someone else can get the shake. Anyway, but yeah, so just watching this is the history of the far right in the US over the last, 70 years has been a constant back and forth between a propaganda arm trying to shift the Overton window further and further right, and a terrorist wing that does terrorism. Like, the vast majority of terrorism in the United States throughout its history has occurred since 1950 and been done by the far right. I would give you a government source for that, but the current presidential regime has taken that source offline. The research is not any less existing or valid, it's just now living in the hands of, anyone who happens to have printed off the website beforehand, before the government took it down. So, I'm sure it'll come back, but it's just so depressing to see my theory of change proven right in a negative manner. Now, the good news is, fascism always fucking fails. It's not cool, it's not popular. People who aren't the targets of fascism can delude themselves for a time that they're not going to ever be targets, but they get targeted eventually. And we have been seeing a lot of more people coming out on any given day since the day that they celebrated Earth Day. And that's a big deal. Yeah, I don't have any other specifics. It's that general bit, which is a bit of a bummer. That's mostly because being sick means that in addition to not getting to work, I'm not doing my political activism. And yay to the people who have taken over on that so that I don't have to do it. They're doing a lovely job. There's a lot of people who are getting excited about this. In good news, officially we have the numbers, and crime in the city of Baltimore is down 62%. Clap, 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 clap. It is not like my mother was told on Fox News because they stopped prosecuting criminals. It's because they stopped and went, hey, why does crime happen? And figured out that the majority of crime in this city comes from a very small group of people. And they actually just kind of went and talked to those people and were like, well, what do you need to stop doing crime? And they're like, well, we need jobs. And we need, to be able to pay rent. And then there were some teenagers who were like, I don't know, we're just bored. So the city ramped up its job program and created some targeted financial aid to people who are at high risk of becoming trapped in the criminal lifestyle, so to speak. And also started hosting a bunch of block parties throughout the summer and winter breaks so that teenagers could go party instead of getting high and shooting each other. And that has worked. And it's a fraction of the cost that expanding the police force would have to be like a miniature thing. So don't listen to Fox News. Baltimore is an example. If you have problems with crime in your city, look to Baltimore. We're doing it. We're fixing the crime problem. And the answer is social services, welfare, and frickin' state-sponsored parties for the teenagers. Does anyone else have any political stuff to talk about while we wait for the, 2 hours it's going to take for this to show up? I forgot I should throw the party finder into Secret Fires. There we go, I've done it. I've done my job. Yes, this is me, sparkling. Shimmering, shining, with a new haircut even. I should have thought. Remind me as we're approaching the next Alliance raid in however many months to create talking points to rant about as we approach the 2 hours of wait. Does anyone in chat have any topics for us to engage in socio-political pseudo-philosophy over?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh yeah, shutdown's gonna affect food stamps soon. Yes, that. I do know about that. I have so many friends who are affected by that. And, good news? I know that orgs across the country are ramping up food bank and food shop services. So find your local community, find the food banks, find the places that give you a plate of slop in the morning free of charge, and there's some food for you. And if you do have some spare money, donate that money to the food banks. The food banks need cash more than anything. If you give a food bank $20, they can get what you can get for 50. They can negotiate out bulk purchases and spread that shit out. So if you have some spare cash, throw it at your local food bank. And if you're going to be in need or food insecure, the food bank is not your enemy. Choke on your pride, go to the food bank. Rah. And remember always whose fault the current shutdown is. Republicans are the ones who refuse to compromise on a budget. Republicans are the ones who have refused to show up to negotiate a new budget since the shutdown began. Johnson is the one who has sent out everyone on vacation so that the Republicans are not going to be in the House to negotiate until after SNAP benefits end on November 1st. Also remember that there is a $6 billion contingency fund already allocated. All it needs in order to fund SNAP benefits is the president to say, yes, due to the government shutdown, we will hit our contingency fund to continue funding SNAP benefits. Instead, that president, a Republican, is choosing to fund the bulldozing of the East Wing of the White House. So, you know, build the Death Star replica. That's a Photoshop. I love that shit, but that's a Photoshop. He's just building a fucking disgusting square gilded fucking ballroom. Yeah, he's been bragging. He's been bragging about the shit that he fucking is putting there. And it's grotesque. And the plans are obviously AI generated. Like, there's staircases on the outside that go to nowhere. There's windows that, if they're actually built, will open into each other in such a way that they can't actually open at all. And, like, the rendering shows them open and clipped through each other. It is, like, the most... what is this bullshit I've seen? But yeah. So just remember, you know... as much as I like to shit on Democrats for being cowards who don't do anything meaningful to oppose fascism, who are willing to throw trans people under the bus, who are just, you know, more interested in keeping their jobs and securing corporate donors than doing good in the world, it is important to remember this shutdown, like every shutdown of my life, is by Republicans, for Republicans, at the cost of the American people. Wait, we have people who've joined.
Nope, I already did that one.
So yeah. I mean, if we want to laugh at ICE, the average new ICE... your name being said. I'm not reading. Did I say your name aloud? Did I say their names as I was typing? Oh no.
Oh dear.
Well, you'll just have to deal with it. Wow, you're there. The people. Say it anyway says DPS no moe. No moe. Is it no mo or is it no moe? No moe. Moe band. Truly the darkest timeline. Stay safe, be happy, never change. Amen.
Okay, where?
I mean,
dang it, I missed it.
change as time changes you, as you grow and develop as a person through your experiences and interactions with all of the people around you. Because you can't stay static. We've all finished. We finished Shadowbringers. We know what happens with too much light. Too much staying the same. Just don't bulldoze the East Wing to build a fucking gilded ballroom that was out of style in the 19th century. Like, oh my god. I look at that, I'm like, what is this 18th century bullshit? Like, talk about having more money than taste. And it's our money that he's spending. Ah, I'm mad. I'm angry.
Ah.
I'm mad at my hernia. I'm mad at the mysterious sleepiness thing that is probably just my anemia getting worse because of the hernia.
Oh.
Like, you have no idea how much I want to be out there doing things. Like, right now, a bunch of my IRL fees are down in Annapolis, directly causing troubles for the state government to try to push the state government to end its contracts with the airliner that handles ICE deportations. Because it's all going. Because there's only one airliner that does that. It's Avelo. And you know, if enough people terminate their contracts with Avelo, Avelo won't be able to afford to keep doing contracts for ICE because they're losing all their business. So there's people down there now, and I'd like, if it weren't for the hernia, I probably would have canceled stream and been down there too, causing problems. Because, you know, this isn't the time to sit still, and I don't like how much I have to sit still. Of course, I'm also a fairly well-off white woman. Yeah. And my hernia keeps me too exhausted to reliably do either of those. Rah. Cassie can express the concerns and sorrow about my inability to be gay far too often. Part of that is the hernia, and the other part of that is, oh, woe upon Cassie, your girlfriend's asexual. But still, you know, I'm a fairly well-off white woman. I can go out there and wave my cane and stomp it on the ground and say, "I beg your pardon, young man. Goodness gracious," and clutch my pearls with the best of them. Actually, I can't clutch my pearls because I still haven't gotten them restringed since the time that they got cut in an attempt to steal them from me back in Harrisburg. I still have them just sitting in a drawer somewhere. I really need to find and restring them because, you know, my great-grandfather bought them for my great-grandmother in Milan. They're genuine imitation pearls from Milan.
Wow, genuine imitation pearls.
Yeah, genuine Italian scams. From, like, 1903. Like, at a certain point, it's like, yep, these pearls are fake, but also, you know, they've been passed down the family and they have a lot of significance.
Yeah.
But you could tell that they were fake because they were all strung as a group. And for real pearls, you string them individually, so if they're cut, only like one pearl comes off. But in this case, like half of them slid off, and like the guy who tried to rob me was like, "Oh, they're not real pearls. Shit, let me help you." It's like, well, thank you, but also, these are my great-grandparents' pearls. That same guy, like, begged me for money later when I didn't have any money, and was like, "Oh, you fucking asshole. Excuse me, I mean bitch. because it was early in my transition and I didn't pass very well yet. Very nice of him. To correct the insult. Oh, minion check. You know what? I can live with the Allegan melon.
I'm just like, since we're just waiting, I'm going off to collect fire crystals and clusters.
Nice. You're being productive. I'm just sitting here shaking my drink, and Halabali's just like, look at this person.
I gotta afford that bike somehow.
No. Let's see, is there any other fun or interesting or important stuff going on? Mayor of Chicago had a fun little clapback thing.
Clapback?
Yeah, so like, they were like, Mayor, what about ICE cleaning up the illegals? And he's like, there are no illegals in my city. And then one person was like, well, the legal term is, and he says, yeah, and the legal term for my people used to be slave.
Oh.
Like, fucking calling out the bullshit for what it is. As we all have known, I hope, that when someone says illegal, they're just being fucking racist. Well, I'm just sick of this shit. I am. I'm so sick of this shit.
Yeah.
One of the more annoying things is I moved east to get away from this shit. Like, this shit is all over the place in Nebraska. And, like, I grew up amongst this shit. I was raised in this shit. I came east to be out of this shit, and instead I find this is shit war headquarters.
Oh dear.
Like, the assholes figure that if they can gain control of DC and New York, they control the country.
How's that working out for them?
I don't know, I'm just like wondering who Xenos P is. Xenos Prismari, okay. My brain saw Xenos P and went, Xenos' penis? Why is that jumping around on my screen? Instead, we have Xenos P striking a most gentlemanly pose somewhere else.
Come on. Dunk. Dunk.
The annoying thing is, because I was sick until basically this morning, I don't have a pre-recruited thing going, because I wasn't sure if we were going to be doing it, so we're going to get the long wait today.
Yeah, but earlier this morning I saw someone like recruiting for a copy factory, but I don't think it got anywhere.
Yeah. I also ended up leaving the Discord because people kept pinging me because I made the stupid mistake of inserting myself into paranoid teenagers, telling them to chill out. They don't need to worry about that, and I had to go to bed. Someone also need to post it in the Discord. But yeah.
Oh boy.
I may as well rant about that. Listen. You are far more likely to be assaulted by someone you know than by a stranger. If there's some random person walking near you on the street at night, chances are, vastly so, that they are just going the same direction. And the best way to handle it is to say, "Hi, lovely evening, ain't it?" And if they are actually out to have some sort of nefarious intent, you're gonna fucking know. And you can bolt. And if you bolt, you need to bolt towards where traffic is, towards where people are, towards where awareness is, so that whoever it is freaks the fuck out and fucks off. This is my advice to you as someone who's been walking in the bad part of town on and off for like 15 years. Like, you will meet criminals, but they generally aren't out to wreck you if you aren't in their business. Gosh, there were so many years I just had friendly chats with the drug dealers on my walks home from the university because I had to walk through the bad part of town to get to my apartment in college from the university, and the class I taught finished, and it was like midnight by the time I was leaving. So, it'd be 1 or 2 a.m. when I walked through the bad part of town. And then, the sex workers and the drug dealers and such, they'd be out and they'd be like, "Hey," and I'd be like, "Hey," and they'd be like, "No, I'm still not interested in taking part in what you're selling. It just ain't what I'm into, but I hope your business is going well. How's your business going?" Awesome. Just talk to them like you talk to the person at the coffee shop. How's business going? Assuming you have a proprietor-driven coffee shop. If it's the barista at the Starbucks, you should say, "Have you started a union yet? Let me know. I want to back you when you start a union. You deserve a union." But yeah, just the fucking... The image of the suspicious person who's going to follow you in the dark and abduct you and hurt you is, like, sure, it's a thing that happens, but it happens exceedingly rarely. That it's just blown up by media and news as a propaganda thing. Whoa! It's the legendary Shushu Bloom.
Where is it? I wasn't paying attention. Oh no!
Yeah, freaking just... It's blown out of proportion. Like, part of it is it's a good story, like it's a great suspense thing for a movie or a TV show. But also, like, this is an alignment. Like, this is one of those areas where good storytelling, propaganda, and fascist propaganda of the, like, neo-Nazi variety intersect. Because, it's a really good story beat. It's a suspense beat. Oh my gosh, is our protagonist safe? Oh no! It's a propaganda beat. Oh, the streets are dangerous. You need to make sure that the cops are funded. That's why you see this as a thing in every cop show. And, the neo-Nazi white supremacist fuckers, they want to make sure that the threat is depicted as a swarthy individual. So someone, black or Mexican or Arab. Someone insufficiently white. And they make sure that the victim is a white woman. And this leads to, like, all these people being paranoid. And, like, I think when I was a kid, part of this got counterbalanced by the fact that you couldn't be inside on your computer all the time. You had to go out and do stuff, because otherwise, what did you do? You stared at a wall. So, when you experience the world and you're like, oh, well, obviously it's not like that, then you get inoculated a bit against it. And if you aren't, then you get paranoid. And like, young men, chill. The woman that you're walking behind isn't going to think you're a stalker and call the police. You know, unless you, like, do stuff. You know, and I know, and it was gonna make her uncomfortable to be like, if you go, yo, sup. But I guarantee you, if you go, yo, sup, after that initial, you know, uncomfortableness, she'll either say, I don't want to talk to you, and you say, okay, cool. You just say, okay, cool, I just wanted to give you the option because we're clearly going the same way. Or you'll have a friend for the walk home. Just, you know, remember that you are not entitled to a woman's body, you are not entitled to her sex or her romance. But, like, you know, if you're not a creep, you know, women can pick up on you not being a creep and be like, okay, yeah, sure. We'll do the chit-chat. There's like an asterisk there, you know, if you're dealing with a white woman at night and you're a man of color. But if that is the case, you should already have been instructed by your family and community the appropriate way to handle that situation. I am too white to know how you handle that, but just in general, just say hi, be sociable. I know that's a lot coming from the extrovert, but you know, just if you're willing to be friendly, if you're willing to chit chat with people, then you're gonna find acquaintances at least all over the place. And yeah, crimes happen, you know, all that stuff happens, but you know, most sexual assaults are men assaulting women or effeminate men who are, you know, oh no, Nomo's gone. Who are like, Calypso's gone. No, people are leaving.
Aww.
We hit the people are leaving part of the recruiting for AR. It takes a while. Like, we're gonna be here for like 2 hours probably recruiting for this because we didn't pre-recruit.
Especially if people are leaving mid. Oh wait, he came back. Some of them came back.
Came back! Yay! Calypso's back. How long have we been recruiting? How long have I been ranting? 21 minutes remaining.
Oh, I gotta check Madonna.
Okay, I've reposted that. You know what? I'll put it in shout chat.
Okay.
Actually, that means I need Party Finder. Ready to go.
Okay, there we go. Now back to Yangsha.
But yeah, just you don't need to be afraid of strangers. That's
Well,
the lesson.
As someone who doesn't go out very much, I very much appreciate this advice and perspective.
Yeah. Okay, Jishu's gonna log off and be back. Come on. whoever is watching, need to hurry and clog up the AR before Shushu cuts back so we can go, oh my god. Why didn't you prioritize sitting here?
Okay, let's see. Where are my crystals? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Hopefully I can make a decent gil from this.
Should I look at our... You know what? The people who have arrived. You get adventure plated. Waha! Calypso! Who came back? Aura farming. Well, I hope she gets plenty of auras from her grind.
No, I'm not grinding for aura. I'm an aura farming.
An aura farming. Hey! But the Shushu, who's gone off to do fashion reports. Only bites if we ask. That's very thoughtful. Consent is important. Juby, whose name we should not be saying. Aww. Pat, pat, pat. We don't hate you. And then no Moe left, but we can still see. Okay, that's a thing. And let's look at our Halabali. Kithe! Next step of our journey. The Pats Pats. And Ura. Says nothing. What's my adventurer plate look like?
Hey, wasn't it around here somewhere?
Yeah, it's right there.
Or is it done now? Yep, it's done. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so...
Aha, my adventure plate has been updated.
Okay, 6 to 200, 200 to 0, 12 to 16, 8 to 12, 4 to 8.
Oh, we've reached the I'm bored and looking at Glam's level of everything. Ornate ceremonial corselet. Eh. That's right, I don't like any of these. This is kind of okay.
Oh, I should probably talk to Amender.
That's a cute little corselet. Let's all die together in 2 to 5 hours when the raid fills. Shara! Oh, we should also embarrass everyone here. New people, Ashara. Adventurer plate. Oh, that's adorable. And of course, Yoen. We all know and love Yoen. Yoen shows up a lot. Our whimsical creature. Should do a shout again. Re-advertise.
Oh, thanks. Someone made a steal.
11 minutes left.
Let's see. Earth. They're selling. I'll still put a lower price on these. Oh dang, should I be gathering lightning instead? That seems to be the most pricey right now, but
And out. I have the good fortune that I think I've actually bought all of the glams I'm interested in buying right now. So I don't have anything to spend my money on.
What a relief.
That's right, I still should put some of the money I've stolen from the company back, shouldn't I? It's not embezzlement, it's a long-term, no-interest loan. Alex! You have wandered into my trap. Rah. Admiring my good boy. Oh, it's a doggo. It's a doggo. Okay. Oh, that's adorable.
Aw.
It's a bloodstained doggo mask. And Nemoy's back. We're at 14 out of 24. We only need 10 more people. We're more than halfway. Oh wait, no, we have 10 out of 24. We're less than halfway. We need 14 people. I read that backwards. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Do I have any left over? No, I have already failed to obtain the tombstones I wanted. Oh, I should... You know what I haven't done, though? I did the Halloween event, and I never actually checked out what the mount is. I should go ride the mount.
I should do that eventually.
And by eventually, you mean soon, because it's the Halloween event. So it's going to be over soon.
So, is there anything good I get out from it?
You get... Ambularo.
Okay, that does look silly, but...
And you get to flirt with, Fantasy Satan.
Am I in the right spot for the map? Oh wait, it's not time yet. Oh,
I must
I
look.
gotta fix that.
I must
There
look
we
for
go.
sprouts and give them presents. That's what I shall do while I wait. And then relist in a couple of minutes because we're gonna have to relist. By soon I mean in 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Okay. Don't forget to change back to your combat roll before then.
I say with only Ura and Alabali being not in combat role.
Okay, let me just... There we go.
Are there no shrouds in Middle Lenosia? No sprouts at all right now? That is so sad.
I don't know what's going on, but I think it's like slower than usual in here.
What? I bet they're all in Gridania.
Oh yeah, they probably would be hanging out there for Halloween, right?
Let's go see what outfits are hanging around here. The answer is, like, no one. Okay, it is...
Okay, it just is empty today.
Everyone's busy watching Star City Games magic thing.
Magic.
Magic. Let's go, Julian, win it all. I say as though I'm not aware that he's already played several of his matches and the results are already determined. I just haven't watched them yet. Ah.
Wow.
But I will always cheer for my IRL fees. Go, go. Go, go, Julian Henry. And the tyranny. And the tyranny of Vivi. Its voice! And reminding us who voices. They, she, or something. The Buster Sword. Liz. I'm gonna go back to Lima's, Hackers and stalkers across the areas will remember October 25th, we chose light. Huh? Banana, what are you on about? Is there some sort of protest going? And we are at 1 minute. So, relist time shall be shortly. Do do boo boo do do. Unable to display adventurer plate due to privacy restrictions. Okay. You know, if you don't have an adventurer plate, it makes me very suspicious of you. Yeah. That's why my plate's open to anyone. Like, I don't know. If I can't see your adventurer plate, it's very suspicious. Okay.
And what? Never mind. Maybe
Sorry,
that's not a
Finder.
question I want answered.
And... Relisting done. Copy all of that. Put that in. And Mwah. Turhan, you don't need to do the Minstrel's Ballad Zodiac's Fall story. Do I see a Strix? It's Strix. I remember Strix. The sky. You telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Pizza. That's
Always
pizza
not to
good
get mocked by
job,
strangers
man.
on streams, lol. At this point, like, half of my Twitch subscribers came from these, so it's probably getting mocked by friends. It's also one of the reasons why I see my viewership drop so much when I play Trails. Because most people who've shown up here are from FF14. But still, y'all should be watching Trails when I stream Trails, because Trails is really good. And the only excuse I will accept for people not coming to watch Trails streams is that they intend to play Trails themselves. Because Trails is really good.
It's in my library. I have it installed.
Well, you should play it. It's really good. Trails in the Sky. Those adorable frickin' idiots. And in case y'all ain't watching the stream, play Trails in the Sky. It's so good, OMG. There we go. Primo! Oh my god, it's been 7,000 years. An age of man has risen and fallen into darkness, and since last you've been here. OMG. We're recruiting for the last of the Endwalker Alliance raids. It's been a while, yeah. But you know, I have to be dramatic. Wow. Cassie can attest to the entire time that I was sick, just going, well, I don't want to die. Strix is talking about how the adventure plates are unhinged. Let's look at them all again. So first we have Alex. It's a good doggo. Pat, 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 pat. Don't mind the blood. It's a good doggo. And then we have Strix. Strix, who is like, all of your adventurer plates are terrain are unhinged. With what's very much not an unhinged plate. Then Nomoe, who came back. Cute little outfit. Disconnected in the streets. High quality in the sheets, allegedly. Yoen, we love Yoen. Being a whimsical creature. As she do. Calypso. Aura farming. You can see that aura right there. And then Jishusu is apparently too cute for most people. And yes, Zasushu is pretty. Yay. And Joopy needs a hug. Pat, pat, pat. And then Ashara, very hinged. There's Voice, who is feeling pretty hinged. I don't know. Chat, are we feeling Voice is hinged or unhinged? We say we have to abandon this because we have Celeste and Leo, which means I need to show off Celeste. Wow. There's Celeste. And I don't think Leo's been here before, so we have to refresh contacts. There's Leo. Leo Wickerman. Leo might be a little unhinged. That's a slightly unhinged. I think that's a little unhinged. Dini! Dini! And a furious technique. OMG. To our furious technique. Okay. Adore. 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 10 out of 10. And Dini. Oh no! He's dying! He's burning to death! Someone save Dimi! We need him to be a red mage and pull all of us off the floor when we die going into this Alliance raid blind on min-eye level with no echo.
Hey, sometimes it's the only way we'll learn.
Honestly, it's the only way to play the friggin' game. On the older stuff, especially. There's a Celeste. Nah. And Celeste has died. Well, we're gonna drop some water. Hey, there's an Andrew K. Kozak. Are you one of the people in the Alliance raid? Because there is no way in heck I'm ever going to remember everyone's Alliance raid names and chat names when I am You're Strix. Okay. I'm bad at names in general. Yeah. We went through everyone's adventure plates because you were like they're unhinged, and chat's opinion is that most of them are the right amount of hinge.
Right amount?
The right amount. They have precisely the right number of hinges to properly open and close. Yep. Swinging bihones, even saloon style. Yes. No, I like hones. Bihones. See, if you're hinged, then you swing one way. But if you're honhezed, you swing both ways. Like me in high school before I understood what asexuality was. God, it's been 20 years since I graduated high school. Why am I so old? Thanks, Cassie. You're so right. Telomeres. I knew a guy in college. who was researching telomeres. Tylenol. But I already have enough autism. I don't need more autism. Why would I take more Tylenol? Dumbest timeline. What I do need to remember is to inject my estrogen. Got arisen with the tism. You were unpleasantly surprised by one of the names. There's so many bad people in biohacking. Tempest. Okay, we have to look at our newcomers. Tempest. Nonsoom. Ready to blow up the Death Star, apparently. What the hell happens in Dawn Trail? Oh my god. We're gonna find out.
I can't answer that.
Yes, I'm actually legitimately going to be blind. Oh, Peter Thiel's fucking fingers and everything. And Glenn. That's Glenn being Glenn. I don't want to say boring. That Glenn is boring, because Glenn is very much not boring. But, like, looks are deceiving. Glenn just looks like a dude. Yes. I love Glenn. Glenn's great. Too late, you can hear me. I love you, Glenn. You're great. But like, yeah, your looks be deceiving. You look like just a dude, and I very much appreciate that. Not everyone can have the glorious pineapple. Actually, Cassie picked this hairstyle. I was like, I want to change my hair, and then I'm looking through, and I'm like, I like a few of these. And then Cassie's like, that's really cute. You should use that. So, that's why I'm pineapple. Cassie, we need to get you a new computer so you can actually run FF14 And then you can make your character look the way you want, and we can make fun of you too. You're already cute. Push. Miss spent today sexy librarian moding. Oh, Glenn's angry at me.
Oh, yuck.
I know how to solve this. That'll do it. Yeah. You can go all the way through to... You can go all the way through to Stormblood. Let's see, what's dance should I do while I'm waiting for the last 5 people to arrive? Actually, the dance I should do is the dance of self-promotion. Or Xiaphel can join. We love you, Xiaphel. Felfel. There's Felfel. Ooh, Arendelle, I don't know. Now we got Armine represented, we've got Crime represented. And of course we have the Mew fans here.
Mm-hmm.
Arendelle Silverwing, please don't shorten my name. Okay. I wasn't planning on it, but now that I've been told not to, my brain is starting to go, what shortening makes you so upset? Because I'm an evil little troll goblin bitch. Yeah. The award-winning Catholic elves. I'll be in. It's almost as though my online name has been Gabo since before my transition for a reason. As not Pathfinder, I was identifying with those D&D 3.5 goblins. We got 4 slots left. I should do the shouting. I was going to do that. You really don't. It's not that good. One, 2, 3, 4 slots remaining.
Award-winning Catholic elves.
Yeah, that's a great way to refer to Heavensward. And shout it. Because you can't be afraid of strangers. See, I started GMing before 3.5. So while 3.5 and then Pathfinder were the bulk of my GM experience, I still think as far as D&D is concerned, 2nd edition was peak. 5 failed to recapture the greatness of 2E. Thaco wasn't even that big of a deal. Oh my gosh. Thaco is just armor class and attack bonus backwards. I will say, though, Pathfinder 2E Revised, way better than anything mainline D&D. I love Pathfinder 2E Revised. That is great. But also, like, yeah, my favorite system is still Traveler and Sword of Cepheus. Like, I've been IRL running a Starforged game in a fantasy setting. We've just been running Kingmaker, but in Starforged. And, when you don't have levels, when you don't have to worry about that sort of thing, the story goes, and it just goes. Like, we broke last time with the party planning to have one of the party members seduce one guy to try to get close enough to another guy to seduce him to steal his mask, because the party has decided, based on the information they have at hand, that his mask is the magical source of all of his strength. Is it true? Is it not true? I will not say, because my girlfriend's in that campaign and she's sitting right across from me. But that is their intended plan. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. But because it's an Apocalypse World style game, it could go very wrong very fast. But yeah,
Oh boy.
I'm also kind of wanting to try to run Age of Worms again, but run it in Sword of Cepheus. We need to show off this new person, Thaleia, who joined in.
Poor Rio. Getting slashed in the face is a canon event.
Yeah, poor Rio, ground into dust by scheming politics to be a vassal of Silvaria. Great. And then my big question after probably this, honestly, I think this session they're probably going to, at the very least, get to the Stag Lord. Just based on how things are progressing.
Yeah, the Stag Lord.
Well, and that means that when they beat the Stag Lord, I'll have to ask the question of, hi, do we want to keep going further into the campaign? Or no, because one of the downsides to Kingmaker is that there is exactly one good spot to end the campaign prior to completing the whole story, and that is the defeat of the Stag Lord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that. There's just no other major like events that don't come alongside a major like hook. What's a story? Oh, this is pretty.
Oh, that is pretty.
Oh my gosh. Storia's plate has transcended the hinged, unhinged dichotomy. This is really good. What's Yuriko? Unhinged. Is normal enough to be unhinged. And we need to quickly Elkin.
Oh, we're full.
We're full. Hey, Falcon, also unhinged. Let's throw the ready check.
Oh. Someone's caught lacking.
It's Dibby. Dibby burned. Dibby burned up. Oh, Dimmy's in a cutscene. Okay. There's a cutscene. We'll wait for the cutscene. We don't need to rush. We've been waiting for 2 hours. We can wait for like 5 more minutes for the cutscene. Yeah. It's very easy for Kingmaker to fall apart because people become Wang rods. Yeah. I think that's the best way to describe what happened with my furthest along Kingmaker game too. And Akio von Murderbird started embezzling from the treasury.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw the ready track up again. No cutscene. Okay. Okay, the cutscene is over. Time to fire this up. Remember mine.
Soup. Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a cute dress. Which is Coty. Okay, no.
Ready up, Aura.
Oh, am I not? Oh, I am ready.
Okay. One person isn't ready, and you're like, oh, pretty dressed. I'm like, oh, it must be you. Primo, you're so right. But now, it's time to beat Ocean's ass for making the baby Oppo Oppo cry.
It's the endless jug of water.
It's the waters of wisdom. And it's everyone all prepared in their shiniest lambs.
Oh yeah, I can try this thing out.
And off they go.
Seid mir willkommen im Himmel des Wassers.
Oh, I still have my stream on German.
Oh no.
Darf ich euch mit meinen Dienern bekannt machen?
There you go, Primo. Enjoy German. obviously it's all for you. And it isn't just because I haven't played the game with the German voices before and I was like, wanting to hear them on my practice tanking account.
I can do it now. I can do the things.
Oh, that's busy.
Wie es scheint, habt ihr den guten Würgott nicht nur durch Glück besiegt.
But you know what? You can expect it to
Lasst
be a
mich
little
euch
bit,
den wärmsten Empfang bereiten.
a little bit busy in a 24-player raid. To the River of Knowledge. Hi, Thalia.
Endlich stehen wir uns gegenüber, meine geliebten Kinder. Erlaubt mir, euer Wissen in meinem Namen zu testen.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna blow up that side.
Wüte und Tose fließen das Gewässer.
Oh, that's why.
Nicht alles, was glänzt, ist Gold. Werdet ihr eine Antwort finden?
No thank.
That was close.
Offenbart mir euer Innerstes. Taucht mit mir in die Wasser des Wissens. Eure Gedanken sind frei.
Okay, I see this. I forgot to keep that design up.
Run away! Ow.
Aus dem richtigen Blickwinkel lässt sich jedes Problem lösen. Deshalb sind alle so begeistert von euch.
Oh, no time.
Der reißende Strom offenbart eure wahre Natur.
Oh, I see.
I did not see, but I saw everyone else going, and I'm like, oh well.
Meine Kinder, öffnet euren
Follow the
Geist
leader.
dem Wissen. Lasst mich an euren Gedanken teilhaben.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Why is everyone going over here?
Because he's rotating.
Oh, okay.
Stärke allein ist nicht immer der weiseste Weg.
I think this is where we're going. And we were wrong.
Zeigt mir die Weisheit der Sterblichen. Das ewige Spiel aus Frage und Antwort.
Okay.
Hüte und Tose fließen das Gewässer.
Oh, that's it.
Was für kluge Kinder ihr doch seid.
Haha.
Welch prächtiges Schauspiel! Als nächstes erwarten euch meine Planken!
Yeah. Whatever you said. I wasn't paying attention.
Habt ihr auch genügend Auftrieb?
Oh, the navigator. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Auf jetzt! Ich halte das Warten kaum mehr aus!
Is she as rude in German as she is in English?
Es bedarf eines angemessenen Schauplatzes.
I can't tell. I'm still on Untitled.
Whee!
We have a German in chat.
Totally don't blow kiss her.
Absolutely. Low kiss her. What are you talking about? He's fucking gorgeous.
Just took me right.
Neither, not formal, not polite, but also not the rudest.
Über die Seefahrt weiß keiner mehr als ich.
But in English, she is swearing at people. Not in this, not right now. Earlier,
Wind
she was
und
swearing at
Wasser,
us.
gebt mir Kraft!
Oh, get in, get in.
Made it.
Oh, in this circle? Oh.
Könnt ihr der Herrscherin der Wellen trotzen?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Dreizack! Teile die See in zwei! Verschwindet selbst die höchsten
Wow.
Wellen.
Let's go.
Auf euch ist wirklich Verlass. Weiter so. Heda, konzentriert euch gefällig.
Oh.
Rau wie die See. So sollt ihr mich erleben.
Oh, someone did blow her. Okay.
I did.
Ow. Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Guter Sturm hat noch keinen geschadet. Lasst nur keine Langeweile aufkommen. Spiritus, Talaus, zu mir! Nun sind wir der Orkan.
Uh-oh.
Tanze zwischen den Wellen.
Oh, absolutely don't want to be in the way of that.
Uh-oh.
Fein gemacht, ihr beiden. Brave Seeschlangen. Spürt den Willen der Meeresgöttin. Los, ihr beiden, haltet euch nicht zurück. Tropfen für Tropfen wird der See zum Meer. Segle über die Weiten des Meeres.
Boom, boom, boom.
War das etwa schon zu viel für euch? Welch rauschender Kampf! Ein guter Sturm hat noch keinen geschadet.
Oh, I'm not getting out of this.
Ah, fantastisch! Auf See kommt man nur gemeinsam voran.
Ah.
Vergesst das nicht. Auf euren kommenden Fahrten.
We did it! Yay!
Meine Stimme derart zu erheben, ist mir fremd.
We keep going.
That's wisdom
Doch lasst mich
down.
euch danken,
That's the
dass
navigator
ihr so
down.
weit
And
gewandert
now,
seid.
the lonely one. The
Unsere
liar.
gemeinsame
The abandoner.
Reise wird bald ihr Ende finden.
Daryl, I trusted you!
I need some soup for this. Slurp.
Wait. Duty progress 3 of 6. What? How is Ocean 3 of 6?
So bin ich wohl der Letzte.
Oh, guess they're starting.
Reisende besitzen Stärke. So wie ihr.
Nice, he's gonna jolt back here and then do his thing.
Tobe und wüte. Lass sie
Deeper it
umherfliegen
is.
wie Blätter.
Oh, okay, I see. Run!
Zeigt mir eure Standfestigkeit.
Reproduce? Stop, I don't want to reproduce with you. Oh, we're gonna get it twice over.
Okay.
Durchlöchert mag der Wind euch lieber. Hört das Schallen meiner Bogenseele.
We barely got out of that one in time. And no one noticed that I did not eat my pizza until just now. No notices. No one noticed. Completely unknown. Anyone.
Durchlöchert mag der Wind euch lieber. Für euch sollte auch dies eine Leichtigkeit sein. Erde, erhebe dich.
My edge.
Out.
Durch den Kampf fließt unser Äther zurück. fähig seid, unseren Wunsch zu erfüllen.
Make me waste the end of my edge.
Alles. Haltet nichts zurück.
Oh, okay. Over here.
Kämpft mit Überzeugung.
Whoa. This is the look and see boss.
Des Wanderers Pfeil.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one went flying.
Ich bin überglücklich, euch eingeladen zu haben.
Those are some big AoEs. One of the takes is down.
Ow. Why did I do that?
Möge der Weg bis zu eurem Ziel gesegnet sein. Mögen eure Reisen stets von Unwind begleitet sein.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust these guys. Ow.
Ihr seid wahrlich mächtig geworden. Mit dem Ende dieses Kampfes wird es soweit sein.
Ooh.
Danke, dass ihr mich die Trauer des Abschieds gelehrt habt.
Ashin, you were
Beendet auch ihr eure Reise.
through the coast to the end.
Wait, there's 3 more of these. Oh, 2 more of these to go.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, what?
Oh, we're back here.
Da bist du ja wieder. Sieh nur, was plötzlich passiert ist.
That's German Grahatia?
Gottesdiener? Aber von wem? Hm? Kümmere du dich um die da drüben.
German Grahatia is apparently a known actor.
Eine Einladung? Geh du vor. Ich passe auf die anderen auf.
This is disorienting because I'm so used to English Grahatia, which is a very different voice. Angelos.
Weird. They don't look like how I remember them. So what happened to my cute little porkies?
Angelos. What happened to the Angelos? The way forward is open to whatever the final encounter is.
Der Wille des Planeten legte die Zukunft in eure Hände. Wir, die dem Erhalt des Lebens auf Ätheres verschrieben sind, freuen uns darüber aus vollstem Herzen.
Oh, what are they doing?
Fusing into one. One transcendent entity beyond life and death. Eulogia the 12. Well,
Nun nehmt Abschied, geliebte Kinder, von uns Relikten der Vergangenheit.
oh, so we're killing the gods. Okay. Well, that explains why they came to me. I kill gods.
You move to the highest heaven.
Tifa's 7th heaven. Am I ready? Absolutely not. Let's go.
Oh, I was expecting a countdown.
Oh, someone started a countdown, but then someone else told. Oh gosh, I'm on the wrong side of everything. I was on the wrong side of everything.
Oh, dang.
Damn. Okay, I understand now.
I sure don't.
We want to be on this side here. Then we want to be on that side there. And then I don't know where we want to be there.
Erhaltet unsere Liebe und übertrefft sie.
Ow.
I want it in. So whirl. Don't whirl me. Loves light. The moon forms at Menfina's command. Hi, Dalamud.
Oh, the moon.
Oh, I.
Oh, I hate this move. I don't know where it's gonna land. Hydrostasis. I'm dead.
Whee! We were talking about how good we're doing, and then.
Right,
And then. This happened. In wisdom lies strength.
Oh, whoops. I thought someone resurrected me.
Instead, you return to the start, putting us
Yeah.
down a healer in Alliance A. Thank you, Alex.
Oh well, I guess I could watch from the street.
What's this again?
Oh, tridents are.
this side here. And then close there. Ask me again after this. I can't think about this right now. And then third form that side. I understood what I needed to do that time. I still screwed it up a little, but knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
Well, failed that one again. Wait, don't repeat the Aurora mistake. Am I getting raised right into death again? Yes. The answer is yes. Aww. I don't get to do any LE3s. Yeah. That's fine. Divine satisfaction.
You know what sucks? If it wasn't for the stream, I would not be seeing what was going on that entire fight.
Well, yay stream.
Yay.
God bless my narcissism. And of course, your post time. And then I get to answer Cassie's question. Clear pose should be here, in front of her.
I really wish I had the play dead emote now.
As I file my needs, give me everything, make up for me not getting the pretty armor in the last run. Okay, and then I will... Okay, let's do the G pose. Okay. Time to make everyone's positions work. Starting with you hiding over here. Perfect. The people in the back are also in the shot. Even though they aren't really doing much of anything. Oh, I've been doing all motion. No! Everyone!
No.
Okay, effects off. All motion. Stop. Okay. Target motion. Perfect. Home left. Perfect. And then you back here. We want you to be up. Okay, so that's everyone in the back. And then our front loaders. You're looking cool. You're Alandir. Don't shorten your name. I'll just have you do that, because otherwise you're blocking everyone. I wish I could get rid of your weapon. Glenn! It's totally being boring. For real, for real. That's what boring looks like, right? Irritated Ura, missing everything. There's Yuki down there. Chilling. Help me. I need to blow my kiss to everyone. I wish that was on the other direction. That's fine. We'll just have to finagle you until you're there. Haha. Nope. You. I love your hair so much. Oh my god. There you go. Get you up and above everyone. You're fine. Alabali, move over a little. Voted properly hinged by my chat. Another Hummer. And perfect. Okay. And then I'm in the middle, so Let's get as much of everyone in here as we can. Base camera. The people immediately behind it is not going to be visible. But I think I've got everyone else here. Yeah. All but one person in the screenshots.
Yay!
No one ever say that I don't know how to do it. Now I need to fish around back for a re-invite link sometime. We'll get people in Discord for a re-invite link. So I can actually post the clear. But I can put it in our Discord. In the intro. Wow. There's our clear. And now on to the rest of the story for this particular raid. Gobo, are you all right? Something went bizarre. I was suddenly German. Thanks for clearing the way, Gobo. That being, I presume, is the 12? You have done well, children of men. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we've come to harbor tremendous power through prayer. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life. Such is our final gift to you. You mean you'll disappear? Yes. The fragments of our former souls, which serve as core to our existence, shall rejoin the life stream. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. The only thing to change is where your prayers find their way. Henceforth it shall be this, the instrument of blessing that receives the mortal hopes, hopes that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Such gladdening things you say, child. We must confess what we do for ourselves. What mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we, who are but constructs, knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for the world. In return, we would show our undying love to you. Worry not. Myths are wont to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith in us. And you say such things, oh poor Snow. The moment of parting is come. By our blessing may you march towards a brighter future. Baby Oppo, no. Don't be sad again, Baby Oppo. Farewell, beloved children. Oh no. It's the 12. When you're ready, brothers and sisters. May the font of your ingenuity ever flow. Rip Birgot.
Yours is the strength to destroy
all obstacles. Abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth. No, the hot one. There's meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death. Oh, Untitled, may you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. But to your breasts, we miss them. In your limited time, have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart, for yourself, for others, and for the world. From past the future, the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters. May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Nymea. Calm as the ocean, ye shall weather any storm. Derek? Derek? As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart. Baby! Oh. Needn't agonize so, Oshan. Remain with them if that be your desire. But this isn't what we've dreamed of. Return to the star together. I never imagined I would grow so fond of them, that parting would be so hard. Long have we abided in patience to rejoin the life stream. The drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life. Why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart, as you ever have. And when the time comes, we shall meet again. I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. For Snow's perspective, imagine being a Catholic, meeting God, and then God going, "Yep, I'm gonna die now for real." That's why Snow's a little, like, freaked out. Snow's the religious one here. Oh my god. I have the rounds to make. Raha? It can't have been easy for Derek to break with his decision. I should like to hear what went through his mind. Ook, ook, ook. You're so true. So true, bestie. So true. He's back. He's really back. Oh no, Snow's just horny for Derek. Okay. Never mind. That I'm still here. I can scarcely believe it myself. Words can't well express my surprise when I open my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious what happened, but above all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned. Yay! I'm going to disband the alliance. We can join up again later.
Okay.
Embraced by gods. What to say in such a moment? Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. And we're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Ocean? I no longer have Ocean's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star, and will live out my days as a man. I asked what happened. No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship weighed down my steps. And this little fellow's fervent call halted them. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. On seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the star would no longer need our guiding hand. Thanks to you, the day has finally come. Ah, but I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to Omphalos, shall we? Quest accepted. Go home. Quest reward, dinner. Well, we must return to Charlian. The Forum will be expecting a report. If the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the foundation of the worship of 12. Aye, in penning our report, we should do well to consult the Forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have a mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of the deities are wont to be informed by their culture. And by comparing the differences among eras and regions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects to the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlian. When you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts. See, perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With the second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to a place in men's midst. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we'd like to accompany you. By all means, we make for the Sanctum of the 12 in East Shroud. In Gridania? Don't leave it in Gridania. Gridania doesn't deserve it. Okay, we'll go to the Bramble Patch. We wait, and we finish. Oh, they're gonna leave it at the place everyone gets married. Aww. No matter how many times I visit the Sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. In the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the 5th Astral Era, it was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the Calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence of magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzean culture. The Sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you're not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren. That is, those individuals whose essence left them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you. Would you be interested nonetheless? Sure. Excellent. Urgot was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects, such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Ralger was a brawny man whom Venat encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurling towards the star. It's fair to say this event gave rise to legends surrounding the destroyer. Azema was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azem, and dreamed of training under Venat and her successor. Nodthal was a close personal friend of mine. A merchant by trade, he was outwardly gregarious, but possessed a reserved side, and knew the quiet joy in his passion for ore. When men began treating him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be. I couldn't help but be struck with a pang of nostalgia. Nafika was a landscape architect of great repute, who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls salved. Althic was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. In Elpis? Although it was his sister's urging that he first joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause, and always took initiative in discussion. Alone was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pashtarot, preserver of discipline and order. Menfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Ander. And within that prestigious institution she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiark. Thaleia was the headmaster of the Academia Ander, a man of learning and leadership both, presided over the institution's myriad facilities. No known phenomena existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not justice to express the remarkable scholar he was. Nymea was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Althic. He possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. Lemelian was a researcher at the Metapasios Thaleia, a facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Snow is digging this. Ashan was a traveler whom Venat encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it means to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew, as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher, the chief archivist at Animisios Ander, and respected Venat deeply as an individual as he cared for her as a deep friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Venat, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. That's all. There's a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you'd share with us these new aspects of Hydaelyn in the 12. Thank you. Well, it is past time we headed back to Charlian. Wouldn't do to keep Ojiko waiting. I assume you'll be traveling via Limsa, in which case allow us to see you off from there. Till now I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey's better shared. R.I.P. gods. I did warn. I meet gods, I kill gods. And I have now killed the 12. Well,
Yay.
most of them.
Most of them.
Well, you know, as I go approach Derek, who I assume is over here, I can't help but think I don't leave things half finished. There, Derek is dead.
I've actually been a ghost this whole time.
My friends are presently booking their passage. That's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. Ah, 'tis a force of habit, in order to avoid people. Have a lovely evening, Primo. 'Tis a force of habit to avoid people. I needn't do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldesian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Gobo. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. Oh, we'd best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, my friends. Yay! Next time, we return and resume the MSQ. Yay! Snow, you dork. You still have time, Gobo? Ere I embark on a journey, there's a place nearby I'd like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Fine. Sure. Thank you. We shall head outside via the Tempest Gate. Fastest way outside via the Tempest Gate is the Aetherite, you fool! A tune! Here, the wind whips at the sea like a storm. I've always found the sensation invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way through Upper and Outer Lenosia. In order to mark my new beginning as a man en route, I wish to see Ocean's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there, I'll continue on my own. To Ocean's embrace.
What kind of mount is that?
Such a great wave that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our duties. This is my first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? It is already quite impressive to behold. Oh, I can't actually follow. Something. Such an invigorating breeze. Oh, Aetheris. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. I look forward to the bridge's completion. It was a fine bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life. The very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I'm honored it should be named Ocean. Well, that's as far as I asked you to come. If you're willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I haven't asked you on your opinion of the 12. How do you personally perceive us? Or what you felt when you faced us? Your words from the heart I would take with me as a memento. Well, I'm the Godslayer, so I figured I was going to be killing them the second they said hi to me. When you said only I could do it, that means that they obviously wanted to die. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, and apologies for keeping you so long. I'm ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. Bye-bye. To begin with, I shall tour Lenosia and visit the locales which are named for the 12. After which, I'll go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. This time I'll embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. When the time comes for me to return to the star, I'll share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. Bye, Derek. Bye, baby Oppo Oppo. Derek, you need to name that little thing. You need to give it a name.
It's not baby.
Bye, baby monkey.
Bye, baby. You'll continue your own journeys, will you not? Yeah. Good. Please keep your subscription fees going. I look forward to you out there. Farewell, my friend, and may the 12 bless and keep you.
If you don't pay the subscription, I'll die for real.
Well, shit, I need to cancel my sub so I finish my job. Bye, baby. Myths of the Realm. Finn. That was worth it. Paintings of the 12 are now available for purchase. And we've achieved 4 Eorzea, 4 Aetheris. Which gives a title, which means Update. Embraced by the gods. I also have an ocean, a card, a framer's kit, and an orchestrion roll. And the only thing I got... Gosh, I killed all the gods, and all I got was this hairpiece you can't see because of my hairstyle.
Oh, forced of habit. Okay.
Well,
Let's see.
I'm gonna hit return and go back to Old Charlian. And then Cassie is like, eat, you need to eat. So I will say the farewells and the eats. I'm still on RP walk. Well, that's fine. We'll RP walk over here. Lean. And be like, let's find out if there's anyone worth raiding into. First, do we have enough people to make it worth checking? Oh, okay, we've got a few people. Well, let's find out if there's anyone worth raiding into. Let's see. We've got some blobber. And we've got some lucky. And we've got some Matt. But I think we don't have enough people to raid Matt. I think... let's send you all off to Anarchy. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining us in the raids. And starting next week, I will be completely blind in the MSQ. Let's go. We're not just gonna be in. We're not just gonna be in Barb was skipping cutscenes mode. Completely blind. Anyway, rah.